Hi friends, it's Miss D. Nice to see everyone. Okay, so we started the week talking about fruits and vegetables and how they grow and where they grow and how they're the same and how they're different. And we started talking about the letter V yesterday for vegetables. But today, I want to talk about something a little different because I found something that I wanted to show you. So, here it is. It's a little blue eggshell, and it's only half of the eggshell because something was in there. You can see something was in there, and the egg hatched. This is a robin's egg. A robin is a kind of small bird, and robin's eggs are a light blue color. They're very beautiful. It almost matches my curtains. Look at that. And robin's eggs are very special, and they're very small. And a baby robin came out of there. And I wanted to show it to you because that's such an important part of spring, eggs hatching and baby birds being born. And I also brought from my refrigerator a chicken's egg. And a chicken's egg, same as this, it's an eggshell. And it was the same shape until this hatched. They're an oval. An egg is an oval shape. An oval's like an egg. An oval's like an egg. Long and curved, it never stops. An oval's like an egg. So it's kind of a circular shape. It makes the same kind of shape. It goes around and around, just like a circle, but it's longer on one side and thinner on the other side. So both of these are oval shapes. What I want to do is I want to compare them. That means we're going to say what is the same about them, and I want to contrast them. And that means we're going to say what is different about them. So let's start with comparing. We're going to say what is the same. So they're both eggs. They both can have a bird inside of them, and it can hatch. They're both an oval shape. They're both very, very delicate. What does that mean? It means that they can break very easily. Now, what is different? Let's contrast these two eggs. So I would say that they're a different color, definitely. They're a different size. The chicken's egg is much bigger than the blue robin's egg. And they're also, now it's hard to see on the video, but the robin's egg is very smooth and shiny. I don't know if you could see how shiny it is on the video. The chicken's egg is still smooth. It's not as smooth as the robin's egg, but it's not shiny at all. It's a very flat, matte white. It's not a shiny egg. So they have a lot of things that are the same and a lot of things that are different. Now, a robin's egg is very small, and a robin is a very small bird. A chicken's egg is much bigger than a robin's egg, and a chicken is much bigger than a robin. Now, if you saw the egg of a bigger bird, like an ostrich or even a dinosaur egg from millions of years ago, they're huge eggs because those animals are much, much bigger than a chicken or a robin. So I thought it was very important to show you guys this amazing little blue egg that a baby robin came out of. So now I have a book to read. It's called Thumper Finds an egg. And it's got that little blue robin's egg, just like ours. And if you look all the way up here in the corner, that's the mama robin. They call it a robin redbreast. And it's because a robin's chest and tummy area is red. You can see them a lot outside. I see a lot of robins around this time of year in the spring, is when they have their nests and they're laying their eggs and their eggs are hatching, just like our robin's egg that I found. So I'm going to read this book about the robin's egg that Thumper found. Thumper finds an egg. Thumper looked around happily. The rain had finally stopped. What the wind had blown out into the open, Thumper hopped off to see. Just over the first hill, he saw a silky blue feather. Then he found a pretty pink flower. And look at that little guy, that little ladybug. How sweet. Down by the river, he spotted something blue. Sniff, sniff, it was an egg. And there are some ducklings. They hatch out of an egg too. Giggle, giggle, Thumper looked up. His sisters were watching him. "What you doing, Thumper?" Trixie asked. She had a big bushy tail and always wanted to know what was going on. "Treasure hunting," he explained. "Look what I found." The bunnies peered at the smooth blue egg. "It's pretty. What is it?" Tessie asked. She was the youngest bunny. "It's a robin's egg, silly," Thumper said. "Oh, a birdie," Daisy said excitedly. She loved making new friends. Now I just want to show you on this page, there's a duckling that hatches out of an egg, a ladybug that hatches out of an egg, a turtle that hatches out of an egg, and a butterfly who, before it becomes a butterfly, a caterpillar, hatches out of an egg. "You need to keep it warm and happy until it hatches," Rhea added. She was a smart little bunny. Rustle, rustle, the bunnies gathered grass and leaves and piled them on the egg like a soft, cozy blanket. So they're taking care of it. The bunnies knew the egg needed its mama. So Trixie, Rhea, and Tessie went off to find her. Hippity hop, hippity hop. And there's the little blue egg in its blanket. "How will we keep it happy?" Thumper asked Daisy. He thumped his foot. "We could sing to it," Daisy offered. Thumper wasn't so sure, but Daisy sang anyway. After a while, Daisy ran out of songs, but then she started dancing. She even made Thumper dance. Thumper decided the egg might like to see one of his tricks instead, so he picked up the feather. Tickle, tickle. Daisy laughed and laughed and laughed. Papa Bunny hopped up. "Thumper, now what did I tell you about tickling your sisters?" "But it was to keep the egg happy," Thumper said. Aww. Just then, Trixie, Tessie, and Rhea appeared with a nest of twigs, and a mama robin flew above them. There she is. Oh, Thumper placed the egg in the nest. The mama robin covered it with her wing. Crackle, crackle, and soon a baby bird popped out of the shell. Thumper gave Daisy the flower he'd found earlier. Thanks for helping me keep the egg happy. It was fun, she said. Plus, I learned a new trick. Then she began to tickle her brother. Do you see the tiny, tiny baby robin and its mama? I hope you enjoyed seeing our little blue robin's egg. I really was excited to find this, and I was really excited to show it to you. I wish we were all together so I could pass it around and you guys can all have a turn holding it. We're going to do a fun craft. We're going to use an egg to paint today. We'll do that in the next video in just a minute. I'll see everyone soon.